Well, it's about time I do one of these type of videos where I give you a little up-to-date devlog on what games I have created or what I've been doing when it comes to game development. Hold on, I gotta figure this camera out. I usually get paranoid over that camera always pointing in the wrong direction. Anyways, you can see on my screen, right? No, hold on. Yeah, there. You can see some great games that are currently public and my Roblox account. You can check them out. It's quite consistently saying on display, and it's also supposed to say unfinished, but it's not doing that. Hold on, let me double check. Okay, I don't know why it's not showing that right now. I mean, one of them. Anyways, these are games I've been working on. Yep, they're not finished. But you can look at them, see how far I've got. I will go over 3 of them, the main 3 that I will be putting more or less time to. There's actually more games I have in mind that are also, but that's on the back burner of things. The 3 games we're going to look at is Embark Playground, Acquired Opposition, and how do you say that?
Insensate.
Insensate? That doesn't seem right.
Insensate.
Incessant. I might change that name. I don't know. Back then I thought it was a really great name for what it was going to happen. I'm not sure. I might change that. However, names aside, let's go over the first game. Nothing too crazy. You can't really interact with the game itself. It's just a display on how it's okay. Forgot to anchor some things. Oh well. Dang. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. Not too hard of a fix anyway. So this game, there's purposely not all the models are here because the last thing I need is someone from the internet taking my ideas. I mean, if you're inspired, that's one thing, but then taking is a whole nother different thing. Plagiarism. Either way, so yeah, this game is it's basically a base building game. You spawn in. You'll be playing more or less in third person, maybe first person. I haven't deciphered that exactly. I think it would be more or less third person. And you will be using helicopters, placing things down. It's an MOM game, massive multiplayer game. You'll be playing up against other players that will spawn on the map too. It is a grid that is like so wee big, and but you can never fall off the map because it would if you get to one side of the map, you loop back to the other side, giving this optical illusion that you're on a circular or a ball, or you know how the world runs kind of thing. So you'll be always on the map, just on different sides of it. Yeah. And then, yeah, defense is placing. You can control the troops, lead them, like if you ever played Halo Halo, what's the game called? Halo something. Basically, you can command the troops, direct them in a certain direction. Depending on the terrain, it will affect the units. You can see over there, this cannon is engaging to defend the base. There will be different upgrades or style on or looks on the structures themselves when you upgrade the structures. You can notice they're pretty massive. The units are going to get pretty massive. I will actually show you a quick, not it, Oh yeah, these are just some of the tiles. There's gonna be a bunch of other tiles. Maybe I can show you that since I have this open anyways. These are just some of the tiles. There will be a lot more coming to tiles wise and how they will interact with the terrain and the players and the units. Here's some other oh, come on, man. These are some other models that I have already made in different sizes of units and structures that will be a part of the game. And you can never there's going to be a rendering distance how far you can see things using like a cloud. I'm going to call it a cloud mechanic. I have no idea what to actually call that besides that. I don't have it here on display, but yeah, basically it's like a Clash of Clan like a rendering cloud thing. In Clash of Clan, when you go into battle, there's this clouds, the loading screen kind of come in. It's gonna look kind of like that, but then it's for like obstructing your view beyond a certain point. My understanding, it will help optimize help to run the game better because it doesn't need to load everything in all at once. I think, yeah. Without giving out too much details, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm so pumped. Hopefully I get this game made soon. But yeah, this game has been under development since I think last year. So it's been as a solo developer, it's taken actually that's not true. I had other people that I paid, but they didn't really do much great job, unfortunately. So yeah, it's been more of an indie kind of thing. I've been doing this on my own. Yeah, so that's this game. Now for the other game that I actually just this morning woke up and I did a quick spit job at it of jotting down my ideas. This is not even close to even prototyping. Quiet opposition. It's this is a more less strategy, more horror. I mean, there's some strategy involved, but it's based more on strategy, horror strategy based. Okay, I forgot to anchor that. So there'll be like a baby-like entity. Right now, this is falling apart. I will fix that so the models don't just break. And then when you look at it on my page, that you get an idea relatively. So there's going to be a baby entity that will try to, and well, not really. I don't want to say baby, more like an SCP of some kind. Sure, it might give you like toddler baby vibes. Whatever. The point is, this entity is trying to, take a nap and just chill and just roam around this endless thing. But the only way to, I guess, escape or finish the game is to take it out using a revolver that has eight bullets in the magazine rounds. And it can't see, but it can hear, just like from what's that game called? Repo. There's a hunter in Repo, and I believe in Lethal Company there's another entity that can only hear. I could be very wrong on that. Either way, it can only hear, so it can hear when you load your revolver or you shoot it. And there will be different states or stages where it goes hostile towards the sound, not to your location. It's the sound that will trigger it off. And if you, and also if you drop it. So if you reload, shoot, or drop your revolver, that will get the baby's attention. So maybe the idea of the game, you're being chased and you need to get that SCP to a different direction. You might want to throw the revolver into a direction and that entity will go up to the revolver, realize it's not you, but if it's noticed there's ammo in the chamber, it will dump those ammo in the chamber, and then you have to reload again. Thus, therefore, it hears you again, depending where you are in this box-like place, and you try to find opportunities to reload the revolver and shoot the thing. It's not that this is very new, so I literally, how I got this idea, I literally like was sleeping and had a dream of playing with my friends that we were playing a game like this, but I never seen this game in Roblox before, so I thought it was a pretty gnarly idea, and I started jotting it down in models and whatnot. So yep, that's all what this is currently. I could see a lot of improvements. And that's, yeah. I'm moving on to the next game. Okay, so now we are on Incest 2. There's actually a V3, the version 3. This one's less developed, but the other one is not quite ready to be displayed or showed because it's a bit janky. Like, some of the script isn't behaving, and I mean, but there's a lot more content in that one when it comes, well, not a lot more. I mean, it was more atmospheric content in the lobby. Gameplay wise, it's just the same thing. Yeah, the version 3 just has more stuff in the lobby. That's all. Oh yeah, and it's also broken, so that's another reason. So you spawn into the lobby, and this is where you would wait for, say, your friends or whatnot, and then as soon as everyone comes here, there's a person. It's not going to be me, obviously. That's just a filler, but there's going to be like some sort of robot or something that you would interact. That is kind of like a psychopath in the sense that it doesn't understand humans or emotions or whatnot. So it's just like, hey, you're ready to play a game or whatever. It's like, what difficulty? And the difficulty will be, I think, 1 difficulty, but the robot or what NPC is going to present will be medium, easy, hard. And you pick any of them. It's like, great, you chose hard, awesome. And then the floor will just collapse or something, and it just drops you straight in the game with your friends. That's the idea anyways. And I have been debating on making this like a massive, like a world that can be a lobby ties, meaning like 30 people can join and they make their own parties or whatever, like you see a lot of Roblox games, or make this that it's max 4 and it's more like a story lore campaign, like that you play. Like, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. If it does, then just let me know in the comments. So yeah, when you click this button, it just sends you straight to the game. Nothing crazy, and you can't restart the game either. And then you just try to work your way up. There's things that will casually try to kill you. Some of these boards will fall apart. I guess not those, but that one will. This one will. Yeah, that one will. And there's these entities that will try to get you. That needs to be worked out still. And as you go through the course, try to get to the end. Get the glow stick. That currently it's a glow stick. That is, the model's name is Coin apparently. It's gonna be something else that will release the possessed objects or things that the construction site is right now being haunted by. The lore, there is a bit lore. I haven't quite focused too much on that, but there's some kind of lore that's slowly prevailing itself. And it's there's not a lot to do on here at the moment. I want to add more to this. I think that is about it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. and leave. So those are some of the games. Oh, about that, I'm not. There's another thing I'm debating if it's going to be an obby based or is it going to be actually more like like Doors. If you die, you have to wait for your teammate to die too, or make the game or whatever. I think I'm going to lean on the side to. It's going to be more Doors based where there's different stages you got to survive with your buddy. So maybe it'll be not like party of 4. No, yeah, whatever. Hope that makes sense. There is a brief description on it on those games. I just wanted to give you an update on the games I've been working on, and there's these other 3, but I'm not going to be working too hard on those. There's actually another game, I think I said that at the beginning of the video, that's also a cool idea of mine. Like the one I'm thinking on is like a obby worm, where you're in a worm. No, you're in a tunnel, and there's an obby, you go up, basically, and there's a worm coming up right behind trying to get you, and it's basically a timed obby kind of thing. If you don't climb up the obby fast enough, the entity will get you. And then it's you could play with your friends, and any of you, the last person standing amongst your friend is a winner of that. That's the idea, anyways. That's gonna be a while though before I make that a thing. Use Steel is another game I really want to make too, but that's over my head. I mean, to be honest, Embattled Playground is also kind of over my head. Incest 2, version 2, and Quiet Opposition are 2 more simpler games, but even though they're simpler, they're still over my head. So this is where the part of the video, well, I let you know, you guys can actually, what's the word? Fundraising. Yeah, I'm fundraising. If you want to donate, you can absolutely do that. I'm really hesitant with asking for donations because I don't really like asking people for money or anything. This is not really my shtick. I don't do that. But I also realize these are really crazy project ideas that I cannot do on my own. And I want to hire people, but the money is not there. Especially when you're on EI and you're currently laid off for the winter. You can't do much. So, I mean, I could definitely work these games on my own. It's gonna feel impossible to do that, though. I'm not gonna lie. I suck with scripting. Really, I can read scripts and I understand them. You could give me a script, I can tell you what it's doing, but I can't, for whatever reason, compose a script for my life and myself. I can model that. I can do. It's a matter of practicing. And getting better at it as the course goes on. And I don't mind modeling. I actually enjoy my scripting. I just don't like scripting. So yeah, you can donate. I actually will put in the comment section somewhere, or somewhere. I'll put it somewhere, probably in the comment section. I'm actually setting up right now as we speak. Where is it? Oh, Kickstarter. That's what it is. Set up Kickstarter. If you can donate, that's great. If you can't, that's absolutely fine. I would rather not ask for money. But if you know anyone that would be interested in helping me make games on Roblox Studio with me, just comment in the section. Actually, you know what? I will actually put my Discord in the comment section too. It's actually, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you guys might realize that I have changed my YouTube channel name and even my Twitch to Haikyuu Kid HQ, or just Haikyuu Kid for the sake of convenience. my channel is going in a different direction than it did in the past. You can find me on Discord by HiQKid2. You can DM me if you are interested helping me in these projects. There's a lot of things I gotta be careful because the online it's a sketchy place to be. So, but it is also a useful tool. That's it for the devlog right now. I have nothing to really show besides some models. I mean, okay. There is an incest too. There is some interactions you can do with the game. With there's like entities that will react to your presence. Besides the lost spirits, there is the whatever. I'll let you explore incest on your own. Okay, that's all I have for in this video. I believe. I hope you guys have a great day. Okay, I've been trying a new feature to my game. Let's give it a test. And what does the game will say about this new feature? What do you mean? What do you mean, game? No. What do you mean? What?